Hi everybody, this is Jerome right here again with another YouTube video. Okay, in this video we're back in space. Okay, we're back in space, and what you see is a blow-up portion of the Carina Nebula Paranormal. And the location that I'm at right here is that this is a mystic mountain in the Carina Nebula Paranormal. Now, I'm going to call your attention to this because by now you should actually see where I'm going with this. You know that I'm able to see things that other people can't see. But first of all, let me show you what I blowed up here first of all. The area and location that we're in. What you're looking at here is a blow up portion of this right here. This is Mystic Mountain right there. Okay, and I have this entire section right here. Okay, this entire section right there from the Carina Nebula Paranormal. It's right here. Now, what I'm alleging about the Carina Nebula Paranormal and about nebula mass is that where there are stars supposed to be being created, that there are celestial seeds being created and set throughout all of space, and new life is being created, and this is how we actually came to be as well. Alright, so I'm going to start identifying some of these things that are actually up in here, as if you don't see them already. First of all, now that I'm sitting here, because I'm looking at this upside down, and I'm going to show you some of the things that are there. Here's a enlarged image of an ape right there. Look, there's the ape's eye socket. On the front of the ape's eye socket, there's an image of the Mother of Creation. I have these highlighted. I'm going to bring in the highlighted version as well too. Look down here. I actually even see the image of a man. There's his chin. There's his face. Look at that, and he's looking back in. However, let's just hold on a minute because let's not get carried away. I want to show you what this is. This is Mystic Mountain in the Carina Nebula. Okay. Now, if you enlarge that image, first of all, let me tell you something. It's key to resolution on how you actually get these images to come up. Okay, if you're right in on the image, obviously you're not going to see it. These multi-dimensional images, in order for you to actually even identify them in the first place, well, without knowing what they are, I'm automatically drawn to them. So my eyes separate them automatically for me, people. It's like my filtering system that's supposed to be filtering this out and supposed to be focusing on just being nebula mass. That's gone with me, people. I see things for what they really are and in their multi-dimensional form, and that's how I was able to even find this image. If you were to look at the Carina Nebula Paranormal, you would not see it. The only way that you can see it is that I bring it in and I show it to you. Okay, but having said that, let me show you something. What this is. This is Mystic Mountain. Do you know exactly what this actually is? It's actually the form of a hand. Okay, and this is what it's actually doing right there. I'm going to show you. It's fingers bent back with long fingernails, witch-like fingernails on them. Okay, on this finger there's a long nail, and it's like it does a swirling action, and there's even a swirl of cloud matter around that middle finger. That's exactly what it's doing, and it's right there at the ape's mouth, just like that there. Now can you see the rest of the ape? The ape's eye socket, the ape's nostril down here, okay, and the ape's chin area is down below my other portion of my hand. See the face of the ape right there? Now I'm going to show you something. Stay with me, people, because it gets very interesting. Now upside down I can see the face of a man there. You can probably see him there too. This would be his would-be hair. Let me see if I can get my pen on there. Let me get a pencil so I can actually point. Let me give me a makeshift pointer here. Now I can see this guy now. Looking at it from straight, there's the guy's eye socket. This would be his hair. There's his nostril. There's his chin, and he would have like a pointed ear right there. Now, looking directly at the image, I cannot. But going back and showing it to you, looking from reverse of it, I can actually see it. But anyway, I'm going to show you the hand. What I just now showed you just now. Okay. So you can see what I can see. That's what's the beauty in my experience and my paranormal experience encountering people, is what I see, I can highlight it for you to see. Now, check this out. Look at the highlights that I've actually made. Can you see it there? Look at this. Can I come in closer to show you what I actually did there? Look at that, people. Look at the hand. Okay, this is Mystic Mountain. The fingernails are there, and then the middle finger is up, and it actually has a cloud matter mask that the finger actually looked like it swirled around in a magical way. Okay, and there is that being that I see there. Now wait, it gets very, 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 very interesting, people. Alright, look at how the bridging in the nose of the ape, look how it's sophisticatedly cut in the cloud matter. This is beyond, I mean, the detail is phenomenal. I mean, it's amazing. This goes beyond the point of just seeing things in clouds, people. I mean, these are actual depictions of celestial alien beings. The ape's eye socket, look at the coloring, how it is distinct. Okay, this is a specific ape species that's being shown. This is not just no image of just no regular ape. This is a prehistoric ape that actually has, look, defining characteristics about it. Look at the definition in its face. Now, in this case, the ape's eye is closed. Now, I'm going to tell you something, people. There are other multi-dimensional images that are in there. There's the witch-like woman on the ape's forehead, which is the mother of creation. She represents what well, I'm not going to say what she represents. I'm going to leave that open. But anyway, I know exactly what all of this means, people. I didn't just happen up on this and luck up on this. Now, down in the ape's chin, you will see that of another like reptilian being that's going straight out, and you can't see though, but on the bottom of it, I'm at the chin, the mouth, and the nose of another being. All of these images are intermorphing one another and shows you what type of existences developed and were created there from the ape. Okay, Renaissance artists took their paintings and overlaid it with almost images like this. People, if I was color this in, I could give you just the most fabulous and beautiful piece of artwork that probably money could never buy. Look at this, people, these multi-dimensional images. I can show you some of this stuff right today in Hollywood, in Walt Disney, and in a lot of places, in the Vatican, and biblical artwork creations. These Renaissance artists, this stuff is not only in space, this stuff is in our world, people. These artists knew it. There was knowledge of this, and they took it and played it to its fullest. Okay, this is why you look at the Renaissance artworks and say, "What in the world is going on here?" But I don't think that. As a matter of fact, I know for a fact that nobody never took it to the level to think that one day that this would happen and be played back on them from space. No one has done this, people, but me. This is truly extraordinary there. Now, let me show you where we're at with, let me see it, because I have other images that I've highlighted here. Now, from the same image, we have the mother of creation in the forehead. Now, there's other morphing beings up in here. There's ape likenesses and everything else here. You have to highlight it and go from there. In every inch of this cloud matter, there is these beings, the presence of these beings, okay, the existences. I mean, it's not just one, people. The entire image is plastered with it, and the Carina Nebula Paranormal is like 1.7 light million years in width. Okay, to give you the idea of what that is now. Now, I've seen something else in here. Now, I don't know what. If in fact this is supposed to be a planet down here, and I don't know what it is there, but there's a circular object, almost like a solid mass, like right here, and it caught my attention. Now, I don't know if that's a planet in the background. I don't know, because I don't know my location. I don't know what's actually in space, and in fact, I only became interested in space because of my paranormal experience. But or if this is a celestial seed that is being created and going to be sent out to another world, I don't know what that is. You know what I mean? So that object there is yet to be identified by me, and I don't know what that is. Okay, now that same image, I'm going to take it, this image, because this gets interesting. This is at the ape's mouth now, people. Now check this out. I'm going to turn it sideways like this here. Now, that image that is like this, I'm now going to take it, people, and turn it this way. Now, and I showed you her before. She is the mother of creation. Remember the woman that I showed you in my other videos? There she is right there. There's her face, her likeness right there. Her hair is blown back. Off to the side here, there's another ape-like creature that lets you know that this being morphed, not morphed, was morphing in this image as well, that this being is a spin-off of the ape-like creature. Okay, and the cause of it being from this woman right here, the mother of creation. There's her chin, her mouth, her eyes, her hair being blown back. Okay, I gotta try to speed this up because my time is actually flying by here, people. But she is right there in the Carina Nebula Paranormal. Okay, and this is a close-up. A star creates her earring, and then she has also like a necklace, and like I told you, and it's an evening gown made in the cloud matter. And her body is actually coming out of, morphing out of other existences shown in the cloud matter as well too. Now, there's an ape-like creature on the back. Now over here, this is the nose of the ape that I have turned up. There's a dark matter being right there. I don't know if you can actually see it. I'm going to bring it in a little closer for you. And look what's coming out of the ape's nose, people, of the cloud matter. Showing you, and this actually creates like an antenna, like a worm off of her head, and like an antenna. Oh, look what's going up in the nose, and you'll see the face there. There's a mouth, and it shows you a genetic exchange right there in the cloud matter, people. This is how come I know how. Our evolutionary passage, which creatures created us, is depicted right there in the cloud matter. It tells you not only there, but it's in Renaissance artists' artworks to corroborate everything that I am finding. And this is how I know we came into existence. Now I'm going to do one more because we're running out of time here. So let me keep going. Now, you see how I'm going to have to take some of this down. Now let me take that. I'm going to let this fall away. Now, take the image of the ape. I'm going to take the same image, which is here, this way, people. Now, I'm going to turn it upside down. Look, people, check this out now, because this image with the ape, right there. There's the ape. We're going to turn it upside down, like that. And let me show you what we get. Now, it's the same image of the ape upside down, people. Look. That image turned upside down, like so. And look at what we get. We get a celestial, the image of a celestial being with that of a cow on top of his head. I'm going to hurry up because I'm running out of time here. Alright, now, look. Are we there? Okay, I'm going to tilt it back a little bit to show you. Okay. Chin down here, mouth comes up, and the forehead of this being right here. Look at the celestial man right here in this mask. There is the image of a cow. This mouth right there. There's his eye. Then it shows you the fluids coming from the cow. Now this is all in cloud matter. The fluids coming from the cow mouth, and it shows you a celestial sac right here of genetics, of DNA, and inside of it is a bunch of morphing beings to show you what actually were created from this genetic exchange right here and inside of there. And I just highlighted one of them right there. Now this image, people, can be found in the Carina Nebula. Right here, and I'm gonna bring this in and show you that man, so you can get that reptilian like man right there. Let me see if you can get him. He's right where's my hand at? And I'm gonna run out of time here. I know that already. Right there at my fingertip. Look at him, people. Okay, along with a bunch of other morphing existences. There's the mouth of the cow right there. Look at that sac. Right there. There's a round sac right where my finger is circling at, and inside of there you'll see a bunch of beings. Okay. Now, I'm at 14:47. I have to hurry up and get out of here because I'm losing time. All right, people. It looks like my time is just about up here. I'm gonna have to let this video go because I've actually ran out of time, and I can't actually. I don't see anything that I've actually missed. I think I covered all bases. So these videos are short but sweet, people. Look for the next one. That's all I have to say, is because they're gonna keep coming until my videos are around the world and I am recognized for what I've discovered. Thank you. Bye.